lot of people that's just now getting big. You feel what I'm saying? But they been doing this shit. They been big somewhere else, but now they starting to get big overall as a, you feel me, as a whole. Like that shit take time. You feel me? You can't just expect everything to happen overnight. You feel me? So.
Okay. Yeah. So in a city like Chicago, do colors really matter?
Hell no. Bro, they be blowing me with the motherfucking movies doing that shit. Bro, I be watching shit like, what's that shit?
Yeah, that's the Chirac.
Yeah, Chirac. What's the other ones? Barbershop.
Yeah, then they had people do it that went from Chicago.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was blowing the fuck out of me. That shit was like a real life, just like spit in the face, bro. Cause like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
yeah, that's like an insult to your culture.
It's a real insult. Like, a lot of us don't give no fuck about that color shit. Like, you feel me? Motherfuckers cock their hats, you feel me, shit like that, but ain't nobody doing it. Hell no. I wish a motherfucker would see me walking down college or just driving down college telling me, so where you from, cause you got on blue.
Man.
Yeah, alright. Fuck yourself up.
Man.
Bro, I'm from wherever you from with a K behind it, nigga. Fuck you talking about.
100. So, I wanted to ask, what is the real issue in Chicago? Since we in the box right now, we gotta know what's in the box to get outside the box and figure out the problem. So, is it jealousy? Is it envy? Is it money? Is it too crowded? Is the community? Is it the love is too strong, so the hate is equal? What is it?
I mean, shit, it's just the people, man. Like, back then, the one thing that kept everything sane is we had the community. Like, the community was always together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be something going on one block, and you would see the whole neighborhood outside. You feel me? Right. And they together. It ain't no, we ain't rocking with them because they pulled that stunt, none of that shit. Like, you feel me? Everybody was together. But in today's world, hell no. Bro, it's a lot of flaky shit going on. It is a lot of jealousy, envy, a lot of that shit. Of the simple fact, shit, just, it's so much shit that done happened in history here, man. It's shit that can't never be forgiven, none of that shit. So it's like, shit, people gonna forever be out of here. Like,
so you don't think it's a chance that the violence will ever, the percentage of violence and the rate will go down anytime soon? You don't think the pandemic will change things into its correct form or fashion?
No. Cause I ain't gonna let my city wild bad.
Like I wasn't on that front line when the ops tried to come change us. Up the bitch and I let it bust. That trigger just got finger fucked. Them hits got our names up. Just missed the nigga with the red cape. Now all you see is red tape. Let the 30 top all in his face.
Like during this pandemic, everybody was saying how well my city got. Like the city, like real life, went viral for everything. Like they doing looting and shit. Like, like it's other states where shit was happening there. Like I think something happened in Minnesota. I seen the status.
I actually remember seeing that.
Minnesota, do y'all want us to come down there and handle it? Or for like, you hear me?
Yeah.
Like, man, this city crazy. This city looted like every time something happened. Bro.
So you think the violence in Chicago is actually perpetuated more so than suppressed? You think it's glorified to the point where that's a newer way to be? Like, should you think like people in Chicago, or is it just a Chicago thing?
It really a Chicago thing, but I ain't gonna lie, some motherfuckers do glorify more than what it is. Like, it's cracking with the streets, you feel what I'm saying? But it ain't more so just directed at anybody. You feel me? Yeah. Like, that's how they make it seem. That's how they make it seem. They make it seem like it could be directed at anybody. It ain't gonna just be directed at anybody, but you know, it is wrong place, wrong time type shit, you feel me? Right. But, you know, that's what they make it seem like that shit could be directed towards anybody. And it ain't that. Like, it's niggas that's in the streets that's getting wild on each other, but, you know, innocent bystanders be around and shit like that. Like, you know, like shit like that goes on, but it ain't just we just seen him standing on the bus getting off work, so we got on his ass. Nah, you know, goof ass shit like that. That's how they make it seem like that shit just gonna happen to anybody here. And it ain't even like that.
So, social media has played a role in Chicago's violence lately, in the past 5 years or so more, would you say?
Definitely.
So, is there like any similarities in the struggles in which people choose to join the gang route? Like, do you know other people that got similar stories as far, father abandonment or, peer pressure, anything, not being able to be yourself in your natural environment, knowing that Chicago is so influenced and so powerful, and people could change immediately as soon as they come to the city. Like,
one thing I do notice about shit like that, a lot of people don't even be cut for this shit. And the sad part about it is, by them not being cut for this shit, you never know what made them even want to be a part of this shit. Like it be certain shit that go on. Like, I know a lot of people personally that look to the streets for a father. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There was older niggas out there that was giving young niggas the game. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, it's fucked up. That's what he went there looking for. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't go there to be a killer. He didn't go there to be a nigga that the neighborhood drugged up, none of that shit. He went there to look for a father. But the streets got a hold of him and they turned him into what he became. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
it's fucked up. Like, for real. Like, that's why a lot of goofy shit happen in the streets. Like, a lot of backdooring going on, a lot of snitching going on. Like, because of the simple fact, a lot of niggas didn't join the streets to be for the streets. A lot of niggas join the streets looking for shit in the streets, and they getting caught up in that shit.
So you can tell if it was like, so it's not always a necessarily premeditated decision to join the gang, given the circumstances, knowing that, you could possibly lose your life or end up in jail, all for one decision. So you saying some people join the gang for their own reasons?
Yeah, definitely. Like, real shit. Like, it's motherfuckers that only be with that shit because they homie them was with that shit. Like, this was their everyday crowd. They was on the same basketball team. They went to school, had the same classes together. You feel what I'm saying? They hung outside of school and basketball. They, you feel me, slept on each other's couches at each other's crib and shit like that. Like, you feel me? That shit like that create bonds and shit like that. And a lot of motherfuckers look at it like, shit, if my homie on that, I'm on that. You feel me? So a lot of motherfuckers join shit for reasons. Like, it ain't just, it's not even for the cause no more. Like, you feel me? Like, it's not even for the cause of whatever's going on for your hood. You feel me? It's just, niggas just be jumping in this shit and don't even know what they got coming.
Take a 5-minute break and we're gonna play some tracks from Scott Glizzick, and we'll be right back.
Like I wasn't on that front line when the ops tried to come change us. Up the bitch and I let it bust. That trigger just got finger fucked. Them hits got our names up. Just missed the nigga with the red cape. Now all you see is red tape. Let the 30 top all in his face.